all over the world to prospective college coaches. Our announcers will help tell the story of your team and your athletes. There is no bigger stage to be on than Varsity Media. Book a SPORTSCAST today by contacting Varsity Media.
Live from Abe Stark Arena on beautiful Coney Island, it's time for the New York State Catholic School Hockey Championship between St. Joseph's Collegiate Institute and Iona Prep. Hello everyone, I'm Kevin Bunk and I'm thrilled to be with you this afternoon on the Varsity Media Sports Network. It doesn't get bigger in the world of high school hockey than this afternoon's matchup between the Gales and the Marauders. In the last 20 years, since 2005, St. Joseph's has won a league-leading 11 state championships. For Iona, the story's been a bit different. They've been here once in 2008 in the last 20 years, and they fell to this St. Joseph's program at that time, and they have not won a state championship in their program's history, despite incredible success. And they seek now to dethrone the defending champions. The Marauders won this last year, so Iona has a tall task at hand, but earlier in the season, they did get the win. I'll tell you more about that later on. But they are excited for this matchup. Should be a good one here. And in December, they played St. Joseph's. It was a 4-4 game heading into regulation, and the win ended up going to Iona in the shootout. But both coaches did tell me it was more of an exhibition phase for each team. The game didn't mean much, of course, down the stretch for them. They're both here now, so the loss didn't affect St. Joseph's. But for Iona, they were happy to get that win. It was a Christmas tournament, and the coaches both tell me they didn't really know their opponent, but they're happy to have skated with them, happy to have felt their the opponent pressure and speed, which they play at. They remember it, but the last few weeks have really shown more of an indication of who these two teams are. For Coach John Cristiano with St. Joseph's, he told me that watching the film on Iona, they're a different team. They're a better team than they were in December, and that rules for both squads here, as Mike Cambria would agree with it. For Cambria, he lost to St. Joe's in 2008 as a member of this Iona team, so he was a student at the Institute from 2006 to 2010. This is his first year back as head coach, and once again, in 2008, he did fall short as a sophomore on this team, and he remembers that feeling. He says it would just mean the absolute world to win this one, not only for him, but for the kids, because he remembers how he felt. He still has a bit of a taste in his mouth from that loss, which was now 18 years ago or 17 years ago, and he wants the kids to have a different experience moving forward, especially when facing the same squad on the other side. And it's not a much different story for John Cristiano, the head coach over for the Marauders. He spent 40-plus years at different levels of hockey coaching, but he's a 1976 graduate of St. Joseph's, so he understands what this program, what this school, what the region means to the kids. Winning this, what it would mean. And again, they've won this 11 times since 2005. They've won a few times before that. Iona also appeared twice before that in the early 2000s. Both of these programs have an understanding of what it means to get here. But now, new groups of students, new groups of kids, a few returners, of course, from St. Joseph's that are trying to win their second ring in a row, and that would mean obviously a lot to those kids. And for both coaches in their first years as head coach at their alma mater high schools, they would love to be able to bring home a win now as a coach after either being there or winning as players. So Cambria and Cristiano are two of the big stories in today's matchup, but of course the kids bring an even bigger story in this game, as that's who it's all about. And you look at the players to watch in this game for Iona, it's going to be Scott Alessi and Billy Haggerty. Coach Cambria spoke glowingly to me about these two players. Haggerty, 31 points in 21 games, and Alessi, 40 points in 21 games. Both guys will be featured in that starting group on that top line, and you'll also see them throughout the afternoon on the power play, a power play that Coach John Cristiano told me is one of the best, if not the best, that he's had to face, and that is high praise for the Iona Gales. And then on the other side of things, you look at the St. Joseph's players to watch, and they have a very balanced group. Coach Cristiano almost didn't even want to highlight guys, but he did go with James Van Egmond and Anderson Cornwell. And Van Egmond's the team leader in points, Cornwell second, both also the pair of wingers. And Cristiano just said, we have so many guys that do so many things, and we have a top-heavy group of skill players, but we have guys after that on the second, third lines, both offensively and defensively, that really bring a lot of winning hockey to the table, 200-foot players, and both coaches excited about the depth that they have. But those are your players to watch there. You can also get familiar with your goalies here. Chase Turnbull, the starter for Iona, and Matteo Mancini, the starter in net for St. Joseph's. Almost game time here, just a few minutes away. Both teams have had a path to championship hockey, obviously, that has been successful. For Iona, 21-3 in their first year under Mike Cambria, and he spoke to me about what it means to have a group of guys that are able to rally around the new head coach, and especially a younger guy. He has players in this program, including his captain, Connor Tracy, who has been here for 4 years, has more of a voice in the room than the coach himself does, Cambria, and to have a leader like that, a guy who is a senior, who's able to hold down the fort, who's able to communicate effectively, that's how Cambria has had so much success being able to communicate with his teams. And you can see right there in their maroon uniforms, the St. Joseph's Marauders starting to get lined up to take the ice here. The defending champions, they have a good showing all the way up from Buffalo, traveling down here to Coney Island. And for Iona, they're a few moments away from stepping out themselves. But I want to once again remind you, both coaches here are in a position that they have both played in these big games for this program, and it's a very unique thing that they're both first-time head coaches, especially when you look at their path. I mean, Cristiano, this is somebody with 40-plus years of coaching. He couldn't even give me an exact year. It's been so long. Graduated in '76. He has coached successfully for 4 decades in different youth hockey levels and all over the hockey community. His 90-year-old dad is watching our broadcast today, so I give our love to Cristiano. But Coach also gave me keys to the game first for Iona. They need to outwork St. Joseph's. What Coach Cambria told me is basically that in that game in December, what he noticed was the work ethic all game long from St. Joseph's, and if they're going to want to win, they're going to have to match their intensity as well and play at their speed, control their speed. Don't let St. Joseph's take over the pace of play. Also, he said we have to remember these are just kids, and when he reflects on his loss as an Iona Gale, he says, I had fun, he enjoyed the moment, and he hopes the kids can do the same and focus on that. But on the other side, it's going to be St. Joseph's keys to play their game and make Iona earn every inch. And that was something that Coach Cristiano could not harp on enough. He says he wants to negate their top players. He spoke about this top group of Tracy, Alessi, Haggerty, Kowal, and Doria as that starting 5, those top 2 lines there, offensively and defensively. He said they have to negate those guys and shut them down on the power play, try and limit the damage that they can do, and also stay out of the box. They have not been penalized much at all this year, and St. Joseph's needs to remain disciplined in order to come out with a win here. You don't want to get out of control, Coach told me, and start finding the box now after a pretty clean regular season and postseason to this point. So those are your keys to the game from both coaches themselves. They look to follow it up, and they both think they did a pretty good job back in December of that. Even though Coach Cristiano and his team lost in December against Iona at the Christmas tournament, he says it was a good learning experience early in the season for his team, and he's looking forward to getting another chance here. But that game not really in the minds of either of these squads. It just has to be noted that it did happen. And you can see now Iona begins to line up and start to take the ice and start to fill out right there on the side by those half boards there in their white uniforms. So both of these teams on different spots as a program. For St. Joseph's, all they do is win. I've already said it enough today, but they're the defending champions. They've been here before. Most of these kids have their rings, have their titles, have a banner hanging at home. And for Iona, they've been here 3 times in this century, which is now through a quarter, which is a successful rate, obviously, to even get here once, but to be able to get here 3 times, unfortunately for them, they've fallen short. Last time, 2008, their head coach was a player on the team and lost to this St. Joseph's squad. So they look to do something that no one in the school has ever been able to do, and Coach has a strong part in that, as he's somebody who has fallen short and now has an opportunity to do it as a head coach. Few guys in sports at any level have been able to do that and, fall short in one of your team's only appearances as a player and come back and get that first title as a coach in your first year, nonetheless. Both of these guys trying to do it. And I think for Cristiano, he's in an interesting spot as well, because you have a program that has won without you, that won without you last year. Now you step in for the first time as an older coach. 1976 graduated. Think about the difference there. 4 decades between his graduation and Cambria's graduation. And he told me in his first year, it's just been a great privilege to be able to come back. It's been a nice blessing to have this as his last stop. He did say that. He thinks that this will be his last stop as a hockey coach. Loves St. Joseph's, a program, loves the region of upstate New York, up in Buffalo there. As the 2 teams take the ice, again, you'll have the Iona Gales listed as the road team in their road whites, and the home team, St. Joe's, in their maroon home uniforms. But, of course, this is a neutral site here on Coney Island for these 2 squads. St. Joe's gets the nod of the home team as the defending champs with a better record. Iona, though, 21-3 right there. And once again, they've shown that they can beat this team when they play their game. Both teams, very different 3 months later, but same groups of guys, same coaches. And if Iona can keep St. Joe's playing at their pace and match the intensity and toughness that they'll bring, they love their chances today. When we come back, we'll have the start of this game, the New York State Catholic School Championship between Iona and St. Joseph's on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
For all the latest Varsity Media updates, including our game schedules, be sure to follow us on social media at Varsity Media, the home for New York high school sports. Varsity Media is now opening up our schedule to any team looking to be on a sportscast. Watching yourself on camera is okay, but hearing your name on a Varsity Media sportscast is like you're a pro.
And look at this opportunity. Feldman behind. Jersey pulled. Feldman! Feldman!
The loose ball, Keyshawn White has it. He's just going to let it fly. Oh! Keyshawn White from half court. That is cash! What a way to end the third quarter!
As West barks out the signals. West is going to keep it himself inside the 5 to the goal line. Touchdown! Touchdown, Southside.
Varsity Media offers sports coverage for any sport, and our coverage airs live and on demand so everyone can watch the game. Now is the time to be a star on Varsity Media. Contact us to book a sportscast today at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Varsity Media's hype videos stand out with dynamic visuals and storytelling. Our primary goal is to create a memorable impression, excitement, and interest that encourages viewers to engage and participate. Our hype video can be shown on stadium video boards, social media, and school websites. Our hype videos are the perfect feature to get your community amped up for the team and the big game.
Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck. High school sports fans, Varsity Media is the exclusive live stream partner of Nassau County Championships. To live stream fall, winter, and spring championship events, head to varsitymediapass.com to order. Now accessible on smart TVs. Varsity Media is your home for the Nassau County Championships.
Back live from Abe Stark Arena here for the New York State Catholic School Championship as the two teams take the goal lines here for pregame festivities for the state championship.
Introducing the visitors from St. Joseph. Starting off, number 3, Charlie Mishka. Number 4, Anderson Corbin. Number 6, Caden Gibson. Number 7, Nolan Piper. Number 8, Dylan McMahon. Number 9, Joshua Udino. Number 10, Max Gilbert. Number 11, James McConaughey. Number 12, Will Rapp. Nicholas Ritter. Number 16, Zachary Sullivan. 19, Liam Wolford. Number 21, Johnny Provenza. Number 22, Salvatore Ragusa. Number 29, Nico Macklin. Number 30, Matteo Mancini. And number 30, Jackson. Head coach of the Marauders, John Cristiano, and assistant coaches Nate Strike, Early, and Matt Groves. Now introducing the home team from Iona. Starting off, number 2, Nigel Presume. Number 4, Casey. Number 6, Scott Alessi. Number 8, Joseph Dorian. Number 9, William Haggerty. Number 12, Christian Hannah. Number 13, Nicholas Kujin. Number 14, William Lakeview. Number 16, Michael Cargyle. Number 17, Ryan Hanley. Number 19, Thomas Burke. Number 20, Connor Tracy. Number 22, Yasmin Neza. Number 24, Thomas Caracabo. Number 26, Steven Spaziani. Number 27, Mark Maselli. Number 28, Frank Scolanti. Number 30, Trip Kai. Number 31, Chase Turnbull. Number 32, Jeffrey Baldari. Number 33, Xander Chappelle. Number 34, Liam Heffernan. Number 35, Aiden O'Sullivan. Number 36, Edward McCabe. Number 37, Logan Bower. And number 38, Nicholas Russo. Head coach of Iona Prep, Mike Cambria, and assistant coaches, Tim Turnbull, Tom O'Neill, and Matt Shabassi.
It's time to book a Varsity Media Sportscast and get on the big stage. A Varsity Media Sportscast is seen by thousands of people, both live and on demand, from friends and family all over the world to prospective college coaches. Our announcers will help tell the story of your team and your athletes. There is no bigger stage to be on than Varsity Media. Book a sportscast today by contacting Varsity.
Videos stand out with dynamic visuals and storytelling. Our primary goal is to create a memorable impression, excitement, and interest that encourages viewers to engage and participate. Our hype video can be shown on stadium video boards, social media, and school websites. Our hype videos are the perfect feature to get your community amped up for the team and the big game.
For the latest news in high school sports, be sure to check out varsitymedia.net or follow us on social media at Varsity Media.
Back live from Abe Stark Arena, just moments away now as the anthem has concluded from the opening face-off of the New York State Catholic School Hockey Championship. So we'll take a look here at the starting lineups that were just announced for Iona. It'll be at center, their captain, Connor Tracy, and on the wing, Scott Alessi and Billy Haggerty, the team's leading scorers. Left side, it'll be Alessi, and on the right side, it'll be Haggerty. And then back on defense, manning the left side is Casey Cowell, and on the right is Joe Doria. In net, their guy, Chase Turnbull. The team and coaches spoke so highly of the goalie, and they are ready to help him out today in their quest for a championship. And on the other side, the defending champs starting lines, it's going to be Charlie Mishka at center. On the left wing, James Van Egmond. And up the right side, it's going to be Josh Uvino. And then back on defense, Caden Gibson and Nicholas Rivette. And in goalie, Matteo Mancini. Another rock for this team. Both goalies going to be players to watch, as always in hockey, but especially today. Both have had terrific seasons. And you see both teams here take center ice. And full rosters are out there. Coaching staff's on the bench. Quick moment with the officials. A nice moment of silence before the anthem. And some good pregame ceremonies, but I think both teams and the crowd of spectators here are ready for this one to start. A long-awaited game between these two teams and two programs, both with huge expectations and ambitions for this game. I think, in a way, of course, Iona trying to get their first title, but trying to go back-to-back for this St. Joseph's group. That means a lot as well, not only to the players, but to the fans, the families, the coaches. But when you have a program starving for their first title and a head coach who lost with this team 17 years ago in Mike Cambria for Iona to St. Joseph's, there is a hunger to win this one. So in the opening face-off circle, it's going to be Charlie Mishka on the left in the maroon for St. Joseph's, and on the right, it's going to be Connor Tracy. Face-off one, and going the other way here into the right side corner are the Gales. Gales moving right to left in their white uniforms, and moving left to right today is the St. Joseph's Marauders in their maroon home uniforms. Out in front, bouncing around there and sticked away by Matteo Mancini. Moving the other way now, St. Joseph's looking to clear it out of their zone. They do. Into the neutral zone now they go. Dumping it in and around. Going to retrieve it in the right corner there is going to be Joshua Uvino. Bouncing out in front. Errant clear. Sets a man up at the top. Broken stick, though. Delayed that attempt by Liam Wopel, and now going the other way, 2-on-1. Centering pass out in front. No good rebound, saved. Great pair of saves there. The rebound look for Connor Tracy wouldn't go. Iona keeps it in. Good pressure early. Pass to Tracy. He couldn't handle it on that left side. And now moving the other way and clearing it in is St. Joe's James Van Egmond. Behind the net now, St. Joseph's has it. Tried to put it out in front, but couldn't get it there. Shot on, going to go wide into the corner. And now another try from the blue line. Goes out of play. Good pressure from both sides here. And the shot on right there was from Caden Gibson. First of the game for St. Joseph's. And first save for Chase Turnbull, who is in for a big one today against the defending champs. Both goalies doing a great job. You saw Matteo Mancini with a nice pair of saves and a big rebound save. But Iona with some good looks. Connor Tracy had one in the left circle. Couldn't corral the pass, though. Face-off won by Iona, but they're not going to get it out of the zone. 3-on-2 out in front. Pass gets away. And now taking it the other way are the Gales, just pushing it past the red line. Now, with it, couldn't handle it, though, in the neutral zone. That was Nicholas Kuyi. And on the boards, they play. Now taken away by Iona. Look in front, not going to go, but gets up to the point. Shot on, saved, and the rebound controlled. Now backhanded out of the zone into the neutral zone and not handled. So St. Joe's with an opportunity, but not for long. As with the puck, it's going to be Gazman Nesa for Iona. So the Gales have applied the most pressure, but St. Joseph's obviously showing a threat. Here's a nice move to get to the center of the ice, but could not handle it. Almost created a breakaway. Now back out in front and covered. Another good opportunity there. It was Christian Hanna with it for Iona. But another great save. Matteo Mancini, calm and collected here as they begin their quest for the back-to-back. 12:59 on the clock. Scoreless here. 3 shots on for the Gales. Marauders had the one thrown on from the point, but it really may not even end up being classified as a shot on, as it hasn't been yet. On that left half board, or right side half board, excuse me. With it is Thomas Caracappa. He sends it around behind the net where it's recovered. Pushing it to the point. Shot on, tipped over the net. And now moving it the other way. It's going to end up in the back of the Iona defensive zone. St. Joe's trying to get to it but can't. And it's chipped out by Caracappa. Rivet has it. He swings it over to his D partner. That's Caden Gibson. And now pushed into the zone for time for a change for the Marauders. And they get their top line back out there, led by the center, Charlie Mishka. In the corner, it's Casey Cole. Another player that coach spoke highly of. Stretch pass is going to be offsides. Wasn't handled anyways, but a great look there, trying to push it up the ice to Spaziani, but they just couldn't hold on. And an offsides there by just inches will be the whistle. So 4 minutes have gone by, or almost 4, and still scoreless. Both teams showing threats, though, and both goaltenders getting some early tests. Iona, another face-off win. Good clear out of the zone as it trickles into the St. Joseph zone, and it's handled there by Max Gilbert. He pushes it up the ice, and now a 3-on-2 for the Marauders. Shot blocked, and the other way goes the Gales. Good positioning there defensively, allowed for a block. So no shot on still for St. Joseph's, despite some zone time. Trying to get it out here, they do, but couldn't handle it. And now it's pushed the other way and dumped in by Iona's Scott Alessi. Alessi has 40 points in 21 games this year. Now Iona keeps it in the zone. Shot on, glove attempt is going to be a long rebound, but played by St. Joe's, and now they move through the neutral zone. Carrying it and dumping it in there was Liam Wopel. Chipped around, but no one home. St. Joseph's has it now behind the net. It's going to be Iona. A turnover there. Neither team really able to get anything going too much. Both defenses are doing a good job recovering here. Here's St. Joseph centering, and it scores. It was just a pass attempt, and it ends up finding the net. I don't think that the goaltender there, Chase Turnbull, was ready for that to go on, and it looked like it slipped right through the 5-hole. And that first goal of the championship is going to go to Nico Makiewicz, as he just came wrap around and put a soft one out in front. I think was hoping somebody would be there. As you see on the replay, it ends up going in, and that's what happens. You put pucks to the net. So with 10:40 to play in the opening period, St. Joseph's has the lead. First goal of the game, and a nice celebration there by Nico Makiewicz on his goal. And now St. Joe's, their first shot on, have a lead. In the Iona zone, they need to get it out after that goal. Centering, it's not going to end up anywhere into the right corner. Now up at the point, one-timer goes wide. So here comes Iona, 2-on-3. They don't have the numbers, so they'll slow it down, and backhanding it deep into the zone there is Liam Collins. Now backhand out of the zone from the left side corner by St. Joe's. It ends up with Iona in the neutral zone, and Collins sends it right back in. Iona gets a change and work in the corners now. Liam Heffernan trying to get the puck for his team. Puts one around to the left side, but it's behind the net. Now Heffernan has it back in that right corner. Tries to go around the boards, but it's taken away by St. Joe's Johnny Provenzo. And now moving the other way are the Marauders. Shot on, blocker save made by Turnbull. Van Egmond, his first shot on tonight. One of their top point getters this year. St. Joseph's keeps it, though, off the turnover. And backhanding it deep now into the corner. Fighting a big hit there by Johnny Provenzo. Not even going for the puck, just going for contact. Good physical play, our first of the game. And losing their stick was an Iona defenseman. But they get the puck here and move it out of the zone, but not far enough. Only one man can change. Coming onto the ice there is Steven Speciani for Iona. And now Iona comes out in a 3-1-1 to try and break up the ice here. Moving it coast to coast now is Spaziani, who just checked in. He has it in that right corner. Couldn't hold on. And now a big hit in the boards again. St. Joseph's bringing the physicality here early. Now in the left corner. And up top now, 2-on-2 hockey. Going the other way with speed was Van Egmond, but he couldn't corral it. Left-handed puck handler tried to move right to left. It got poke checked away to the corner, but St. Joseph still has it now. They enter the zone once again. Puck comes around the boards. Van Egmond almost had a play on it, but it goes the other way with Iona. Skating in against three defenders is going to be Iona's captain, Connor Tracy. Now in that right side board, or right side corner. Things get reset. Iona has it. It's Tracy. He gives down to the right side corner again. Iona having some trouble after those first couple offensive zone possessions, getting it to the middle of the ice, but now dumped all the way down for icing. St. Joseph's was just trying to get it clear. It goes all the way down. And with 7:51 to go, still 1-0 Marauders. So far today, 4 saves on 4 shots by Matteo Mancini. He's looked dialed in early. Iona wins another faceoff. Shot on, tipped, just wide. Great opportunity there for the Gales. And now backhanded up, trying to clear it. They don't. So a good keep, but now St. Joe's has it behind the net. Skating around with speed is going to be Nicholas Ribbett. Got it to the half board and then lost it. Iona has it back. Shot from the left side, point glove save. Routine there. Good shot on, though, by William Lee. Iona still seeking for that goal. Only 6.5 minutes in, though, to this opening period. And you get another look here at the shot on. He had a clear path, and he just decided to put one on here, see what happens. That's the way to go. And a good save made. Now Iona wins the faceoff. Shot on, blocked. And now moving out of the zone, courtesy of Johnny Provenzo, who's had a few big clears so far. St. Joe's can't play the puck, though. Would have been offsides. And now Iona resets things in their own zone. Moving it up to center ice, but Tracy could not handle it, so it'll be icing. Good look to the red line, but right through Tracy's legs. Awkward stick position there to try and pull that in. Score remains 1-0, and it'll be a face-off from the left side circle in the offensive zone for St. Joseph's following the icing. Face-off win again for Iona. In the circle, it was Liam Collins. And they move it out of the zone. It's Collins with it. He loses the puck, gets sent towards the blue line. He grabs it himself, though, brings it back out and pushes it up ice. Shot on, gloved right in front of the face mask. Shot was probably too high anyways. And a little bit of chippiness in the boards just below the net. But another good save there by Matteo Mancini, as Iona trying to get something past the wall here. Into the circle for St. Joe's in their own defensive zone from the left side. It's Charlie Mishka. And he will lose this face-off. And whiffing on a shot there were the Gales. And now the other way goes St. Joe's. But physical on the corner prevents a breakout. And now Iona moves it back. Possession with St. Joe's in their own defensive zone. Off the boards, moving it up the ice, and now back into their zone to settle things down. Puck on the stick of Rivet. He goes back to his D partner there, Caden Gibson. Gibson pushes it up, ends up behind the net. And Iona will settle things down, try and move up the ice here. Chipped into the neutral zone and now chipped again. Puck wobbling around in this neutral zone. No one can get a handle until now. Joshua Uvino takes it in, trying to dump it deep, but not able to. Well, is Jacob Gordon. And now chipped towards the blue line again, but not out. Puck bounces around in front of the net. Scary moment for the Gales, but puck ultimately ends up in that right side corner. Shot on, blocker save. And long rebound ends up with preventing a real fast breakout pass there. And now the clear attempt won't go either. St. Joe's doing a nice job keeping it in the zone, but now Iona will get it out in their own defensive zone, and now moving through the neutral zone and into the offensive zone. Makiewicz, who has the goal today, is carrying the puck, loses it though. Iona takes it through the neutral zone and looks to get some offense going. 6 shots on goal for the Gales. Driving here and a whistle. Gonna get a penalty here. And heading into the box for the Gales, looked like slashing. It's gonna be William Leahy. So a breakout there at 2-on-1 moving towards the goal line is halted, and it'll be a power play for St. Joseph's. And special teams will play a big role in this game, as it did back in December. A couple goals for Iona on the power play, and Coach Cristiano said that St. Joseph's cannot go into the box because Iona's power play is too lethal. Clearing it deep now off of a nice face-off win is Scott Alessi. He gets it, wraps around, centering pass, shot on, saved. Great short-handed opportunity. And they continue to work the shot on goal there from William Haggerty. Billy Haggerty, one of those leaders on the top line and power play for the team. Now St. Joseph's looks to re-enter the zone against an elite special teams unit, both power play and penalty kill for Iona. They do enter, but not with possession of the puck. And now they have it, move it deep into the right corner, and now below the goal line. Good move to get in front of the net. Shot on, saved. Goalie out of the net. He recovers, though. Great pressure from Anderson Cornwell. And now sent around the boards again. Deep is Makiewicz. He gives one back behind him to Cornwell. Now back to Makiewicz on the half board. Gives up top. Now driving down the left side. Shot on, goes wide. And now back to the right corner. St. Joseph's, great pressure here. 45 seconds to go here on the power play. And you're going to get a whistle in front of the net. So Iona will move to even strength now, it seems, as heading into the penalty box. It'll be nobody, so just a whistle there. They're going to say it went out of play, actually. The referee initially signaled as if it was going to be a penalty, but the whistle, just because it went out of play. So neutral zone face-off on that left side. Dot there. And moving in is St. Joseph's. Applying great pressure on this power play. Pass across the crease. Is going to just do that and go across the crease, nothing more. Iona tries to clear it, couldn't. Now numbers for St. Joseph's. Out in front, not able to handle it. Good work defensively there by Gazman Natsa. Cross pass, too high, bounced over the stick. And now they go back out in front. 2-on-1 in front. Backhand, they score. St. Joseph's second goal of the game. And they have a 2-0 lead this afternoon. A power play goal with 12 seconds remaining. And for the Marauders, putting that one in is Josh Uvino with the backhand coming across the crease from left to right. Lefty stick uses his backhand to put it past Chase Turnbull, and you'll get another look here. He could have had the pass, and he goes for the backhand short side and buries it. Big 2-0 lead here with 3:25 to play in the opening period. St. Joe's commanding Iona has 2 more shots on goal, but the quality of shots and zone time for St. Joseph's has been much different. As we approach the 3-minute mark here, Iona looks to, at the minimum, hold St. Joe's scoreless the rest of the way. Moving through the neutral zone and into the offensive zone, but losing the puck there were the Marauders. They get it back here, though. Poke checked away, back to the blue line, set up at the point. Shot on is saved and covered as Chase Turnbull drifts from left to right out of the crease and behind the goal line. Iona's done great in the face-off circle. They'll take another one here from the right side circle in their own offensive zone, own defensive zone, excuse me. They win another one, and it's cleared out immediately. Going to go all the way down to the goal line and be icing, so they'll set things back up right where they left off there before that icing. 6 shots on now for St. Joseph's, 7 shots on for Iona. But the Gales, once again, just not many quality looks against Mancini. And Turnbull's had his hands full on those shots on. Off the face-off win, St. Joseph's moving it, but bodies hit the floor and the puck ends up at the half wall. But now right back into the slot go the Marauders, but the puck quickly just drifts into the glove for a routine cover by Chase Turnbull. A lot of pressure from St. Joe's, though, when they do get the puck in a little bit of space. It's immediately driving to the net, going to the net, not trying to play much tic-tac-toe around the zone. Iona wins the faceoff, and it immediately goes into the netting above the boards. Once again, though, Iona doing a nice job on the faceoffs here. Back into the circle. It's going to be Charlie Mishka for St. Joseph's. He lost that one to Connor Tracy. And now moving it back and forth, but a bad pass there. Bounces off the defenseman, ends up right in front. They're lucky there wasn't a St. Joseph's player in the vicinity. Would have been a point-blank chance. And now all the way down, here's St. Joe's behind their own net. Moving it up ice. Iona has a play on it and some space. Pushed back up the boards, but kept in the zone. Iona retains possession, though, and now move it out beyond the blue line, sending it back in St. Joseph's with a light shot down ice. And now both teams in the neutral zone fighting for possession here. Tracy on the boards, gets the puck, makes a nice move to center it up, and now moving up the right wing goes Iona. Behind the net with control, gets it to the point. Shot blocked. Good job, though, after the block by Gasmet-Naxa to make sure it stopped there. Could have been a breakaway. Good positioning, though, prevented it. Iona back into the zone. Sending it deep now and behind for Tracy, the captain. He centers it up, but just out of the zone. Great look. Timing a half second off. Would have been offsides had they pursued it, so they had to bring it back into the neutral zone, dump it out, and look for a change. Fresh bodies on the ice now for both teams. St. Joe's moves it up ice, backhanding it into the deep into the offensive zone. And now up the right wing. Iona tries to clear it out, but couldn't. Keeping it down in their corner. And now sent out into the neutral zone, but St. Joseph's still with possession. Iona playing on their heels right now. Just trying to get it up the ice. Another clear cross ice, but St. Joseph's handles it in the neutral zone and moves it right back into the offensive zone. McMahon shot on, saved. Routine glove save there, and in good positioning was Chase Turnbull with 29 seconds to go here in the opening period. Again, if you're just tuning in, 2-0 the score. First goal of the game came courtesy of Nico Mekiewicz, and the second goal for St. Joseph's went to Josh Uvino. And that was on the power play. Face-off one, shot ricochets. That could have been dangerous, but it ends up wide. And trying to clear it out is Iona. They can't, too soft on the clear attempt. Now a second try, not going to go, and it's deep again. Chasing it for St. Joe's is Anderson Cornwell. He has it, tries to center it up, couldn't. Iona having trouble clearing, but now they finally do. And with it, in his own zone, down in the corner, and then a penalty right as the horn sounds. So it looks like heading into the box to start the second period for Iona will be Steven Spaziani, who went in with a little check. Man went down in the corner, but 2-0 to score, and looks like a power play will be awarded to St. Joseph's, who has the lead here after 15 minutes. You're watching the New York State Championship hockey here for the Catholic schools between St. Joseph's and Iona Prep on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for upcoming schedules and content, and on social media at Varsity Media.
Hey parents, Varsity Media is now offering ISO video of just your athlete. Why settle for the wide angle that shows every player on the field? With our ISO video, your athlete is front and center the entire game. This footage will help in creating highlight videos for college coaches to better pinpoint your athlete's play on the field. Watching our video will help your athlete improve progressively throughout the season and may lead to a college scholarship. Varsity Media is now booking ISO videos for the spring, but spots are limited. Contact us today for lacrosse, baseball, softball, and tennis by calling 516-403-2050 or emailing ben@varsitymedia.net.
Varsity Media is now opening up our schedule to any team looking to be on a sportscast. Watching yourself on camera is okay, but hearing your name on a Varsity Media sportscast is like you're a pro.
And look at this opportunity. Feldman behind. Jersey pulled. Feldman! Feldman!
The loose ball, Keyshawn White has it. He's just going to let it fly. Oh! Keyshawn White from half court. That is cash! What a way to end it!
As West barks out the signals. West is going to keep it himself inside the 5 to the goal line. Touchdown! Touchdown, Southside.
Varsity Media offers sports coverage for any sport, and our coverage airs live and on demand so everyone can watch the game. Now is the time to be a star on Varsity Media. Contact us to book a sportscast today at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Varsity Media's hype videos stand out with dynamic visuals and storytelling. Our primary goal is to create a memorable impression, excitement, and interest that encourages viewers to engage and participate. Our hype video boards, social media, and school websites. Our hype videos are the perfect feature to get your community amped up for the team and the big game.
High school sports fans, Varsity Media is the exclusive live stream partner of Nassau County Championships. To live stream fall, winter, and spring championship events, head to varsitymediapass.com to order. Now accessible on smart TVs. Varsity Media is your home for the Nassau County Championships.
When it comes to live streaming, Varsity Media does it all. Athletic events, concerts, musicals, graduations, even weddings. Trust Varsity Media when it comes to your live stream event. Contact us today to learn more about Varsity Media's live streaming services at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
You're watching Varsity Media, New York's high school sports network.
Merrill, he's got room to go. Merrill towards the end zone. Lost his lid. Touchdown!
JJ Damo, face on, stay on athlete. Controlling the face-off. That's 3 in a row now.
It's time to book a Varsity Media Sportscast and get on the big stage. A Varsity Media Sportscast is seen by thousands of people, both live and on demand, from friends and family all over the world to prospective college coaches. Our announcers will help tell the story of your team and your athletes. There is no bigger stage to be on than Varsity Media. Book a sportscast today by contacting Varsity Media. Did you know Varsity Media now offers action photography for all sporting events? Available for individuals or teams, we'll send dedicated photographers down to field level to capture your best moments. Our rates are affordable and our photos will leave you with lasting memories for a lifetime. Contact us today, mention this ad, and get $25 off your first order. Email ben@varsitymedia.net or call 516-403-2050.
Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for upcoming schedules and content, and on social media @Varsity Media.
Hey parents, Varsity Media is now offering ISO video of just your athlete. Why settle for the wide angle that shows every player on the field? With our ISO video, your athlete is front and center the entire game. This footage will help in creating highlight videos for college coaches to better pinpoint your athlete's play on the field. Watching our video will help your athlete improve progressively throughout the season and may lead to a college scholarship. Varsity Media is now booking ISO videos for the spring, but spots are limited. Contact us today for lacrosse, baseball, softball, and tennis by calling 516-403-2050 or emailing ben@varsitymedia.net.
Varsity Media is now opening up our schedule to any team looking to be on a sportscast. Watching yourself on camera is okay, but hearing your name on a Varsity Media sportscast is like you're a pro.
And look at this opportunity. Feldman behind. Jersey pulled. Feldman! Feldman!
The loose ball, Keyshawn White has it. He's just going to let it fly. Oh! Keyshawn White from half court. That is cash. What a way to end the third quarter.
As West barks out the signals. West is He's going to keep it himself inside the 5 to the goal line. Touchdown! Touchdown, Southside.
Varsity Media offers sports coverage for any sport, and our coverage airs live and on demand so everyone can watch the game. Now is the time to be a star on Varsity Media. Contact us to book a sportscast today at 516-403-2050 or email Ben at varsitymedia.net.
Varsity Media's hype videos stand out with dynamic visuals and storytelling. Our primary goal is to create a memorable impression, excitement, and interest that encourages viewers to engage and participate. Our hype video can be shown on stadium video boards, social media, and school websites. Our hype videos are the perfect feature to get your community amped up for the team and the big game.
High school sports fans, Varsity Media is the exclusive live stream partner of Nassau County Championships. To live stream fall, winter, and spring championship events, head to varsitymediapass.com to order. Now accessible on smart TVs. Varsity Media is your home for the Nassau County Championships.
When it comes to live streaming, Varsity Media does it all. Athletic events, concerts, musicals, graduations, even weddings. Trust Varsity Media when it comes to your live stream event. Contact us today to learn more about Varsity Media's live streaming services at 516-403-2050 or email Ben at varsitymedia.net.
You're watching Varsity Media, New York's high school sports network.
Merrill, he's got room to go. Merrill towards the end zone. Lost his lid. Touchdown!
JJ Damo, face on, stay on athlete. Controlling the face-off X 3 in a row now.
It's time to book a Varsity Media Sportscast and get on the big stage. A Varsity Media Sportscast is seen by thousands of people, both live and on demand, from friends and family all over the world to prospective college coaches. Our announcers will help tell the story of your team and your athletes. There is no bigger stage to be on than Varsity Media. Book a sportscast today by contacting Varsity Media. Did you know Varsity Media now offers action photography for all sporting events? Available for individuals or teams, we'll send dedicated photographers down to field level to capture your best moments. Our rates are affordable and our photos will leave you with lasting memories for a lifetime. Contact us today, mention this ad, and get $25 off your first order. Email Ben at varsitymedia.net or call 516-403-2050.
Back live from Abe Stark Arena here for the New York State Catholic League championship hockey game. 2-0 lead for St. Joseph's over Iona Prep after the first period. And just before this middle period, let me give you a quick recap of what happened. The goals there for St. Joseph's were Nico Makiewicz and Joshua Yavino, and both teams take center ice here. Don't forget, there was a penalty at the end of that opening period. So in the box is Steven Spaziani for the Gales. And that's significant because St. Joe's did score their second goal on the power play, and they were relentless with their pressure over 2 minutes. The few clears that Iona was able to actually get came right back into the zone, but now fresh legs for both squads begin this penalty kill. And St. Joe's has it in the zone, but now Iona looks to clear, and that one rolls up to the blue line and gets out. Handled there by St. Joseph's. It's Nico Makiewicz who scored that first goal, and now moving it into the zone is that goal scorer. And into the right corner, and now cleared all the way down. Successful clear for Iona. They needed that. They get a quick change here onto the ice as their captain, Connor Tracy, to continue this penalty kill, which has just over a minute remaining on it. 1:04 left, and now St. Joseph's back into the zone. Toe drag down into the left corner. Couldn't hold on to it, and now Tracy has it, sends it down, but stopped at center ice. St. Joseph's moves it back in. The Marauders looking for a shot on. They get one. Save made in the butterfly there. It was Chase Turnbull. Now fighting for it in the left corner. Two Gales and a Marauder. Tracy pokes it out of the zone and skates his way down, chasing the puck, which is handled by James Van Egmond, who sends it back up, and now numbers for St. Joseph's, but quickly that goes away as it's 4-on-3 and now 4-on-4 hockey in the zone. And 5-on-4 resumes, but Tracy has the puck. He moves it down the ice with some space. Tracy to the left side of the zone, up the left wing, gives it out in front, and an attempt to just put anything near the net there by Karakappa, and he couldn't. So St. Joseph's has it with 8 on the power play, and now 5. So the teams will go back to even strength here. Good kill for Iona, their second penalty kill of the game, their first successful penalty kill of the game. That first one they had, they give up a goal with 12 seconds remaining on it. That was Josh Yavino who buried it on that backhand. Now Iona moves the other way at even strength with some momentum. Up the right wing, toe drag to his backhand, puts it in front. Goalie couldn't cover, and now they reset it to the point. Shot on is whiffed. That was Joseph Doria trying to put it on, but he lays a good hit at the other end. St. Joseph's has it, though, in the left corner. Now swung around to the right corner. Handled and backhanded again behind the goal. Left corner now and moving up the ice. Here comes Iona, but taken away, and now a 2-on-1 the other way. Leading the way here is Liam Collins. He crosses it, shot wide. Casey Kowal could not put it on net. Iona still has control, though, and they send it deep into the corner. Right side. Looking to handle it now and push it up to the point. They do. Shot from the left wing. Goes wide. Now another try right wing off the rebound. Wide and out of the zone. Circles all the way around the boards. Handled there by Casey Kowal. And now Iona looks to re-establish zone time, but clear attempt is going to end up hitting the ceiling here. So we'll get a neutral zone face-off from the left side circle on the St. Joe's defensive side of the ice. 9 shots on goal for the Marauders, 7 shots on goal for Iona, who started strong. The Gales definitely had the pressure early, first 4 shots on goal of the game, but now they trail 2-0 and are a -2 in the shots on goal category. Moving the other way, St. Joe's after the face-off win, only their 4th or 5th face-off win of the afternoon. But again, they have the 2 goals, which goes longer than any other stat I can give you. Clear attempt, ends up off the heel of a forward, stays in the zone for a moment. Now St. Joe's takes it out. Crossing through the neutral zone is Salvatore Ragusa. Tries to center it, but it stays in the corner after being blocked there. Now Iona has it, moves around the net. Hits the brakes, and now pushes it up the ice. Good job there to reset things by William Leahy, but now St. Joe sends it right back into the Gale zone. Cross ice pass, centering up, but it's tipped away. Good poke check there. And a good look for St. Joe's, but it doesn't go. Now resetting thing are the Gales. 10.5 minutes to play here in the middle period. Iona started things with a penalty kill, and they've had some good rushes, but St. Joe's now taking control again of this game. In the slot, shot on, hits the cross. And it looked like goalie got a piece of that with the blocker. Another try ends up wide behind the net, but a good job by Chase Turnbull. I do think he got a piece, and it just rifled off the corner of the goal post. And now quickly the other way. Three-quarters ice pass. St. Joe's has it in the offensive zone again. The pressure continues. Centering pass is going to end up in the neutral zone. Another good look, though. But Iona has it with time to breathe in the zone, and they push it up. Nice pass, and Iona moves deep into the zone now. With the puck on his stick, it's Thomas Caracappa, but he loses it. And quickly, St. Joe's goes the other way, gets it out of their zone skating, 2-on-3 against the Gales. Good try there, but poked to the corner, recovered, and almost cleared. It's kept in, though. A soft clear there. And now a centering pass, no one home, though. 2-on-2, could turn into a 3-on-2 the other way for Iona. Dragging it, trying to put it deep. He does. And now swung around. Easy play for St. Joe's. It's Anderson Cornwell. He takes it all the way, but it's poked away. Slap shot from the point, and we get a whistle. Shot was blocked. There's going to be a penalty on Iona, so it'll be their third kill of the game. Remember, in the keys to the game, it's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. It's going to go against Thomas Caracappa. Definitely a physical game on the boards, and it carried its way up to the bench there. But the keys to the game today from the coaches, Iona scored multiple power play goals back in December. They wanted to get back to that. St. Joseph's does not commit penalties, and that's shown up here today. Special teams, but for Iona, 3 penalties, and that's the only 3 that have been in the game. St. Joe's playing a very disciplined game with a 2-0 lead. And a good poke out of the zone starts the kill for Iona. St. Joe's in the neutral zone. Quickly just toss it back in. It'll be handled now at the left side point. Wrist shot blocked. And now moving the other way, 3-on-1 for the Gales, shorthanded. Up the right wing. Shot, save off the mask. That was Liam Collins putting it on. Another good shorthanded look, second point-blank look on the penalty kill this game, but Iona quickly gets it back below their own goal, and now they push it out into the neutral zone. Near offsides, but St. Joe's plays it. Shot misses up high. And now on the baseline, Iona has it, backhands it up through their own zone, and now off the boards into the neutral zone. Once again, they dump it in at St. Joe's. They'll just grab a change here. Iona resets things, and they need another good look. That shot blockered away. It's even strength hockey here, 5-on-5. The unsportsmanlike conduct remains in the box. Now moving it through to the left wing on the baseline, the goal line, excuse me. Now sent down low, 3-on-1, point-blank shot on, saved right into the stomach of Chase Turnbull. And right there for Charlie Mishka, he might have had more time than he gave himself and his team to score. They had a 3-on-1, and the defender not really applying much pressure. Nonetheless, it'll be a right side face-off in the zone, and you can see a replay here from behind the goal. Good look, and there it is, a 3-on-1. Just tried to flick it up. You're hoping a goalie moves there a little bit. Face-off won by Iona, and now moving the other way. But sent back in, almost out of play. Here's Tracy. Good stretch pass into the neutral zone, but waiting too long for it there was Scott Alessi. So that puck put towards the net, handled, but turned over quickly. Pass, poke checked away. Shot goes wide. St. Joseph's pressuring again here. 7:15 to go in the half, or in the period here. That shot goes wide left and poked away. Tracy's going to have a play on it, though, to try to get a breakaway. Tracy on the left wing, shot on, glove saved. So the captain denied by Matteo Mancini. And play stops for a moment. 7:01 here on the clock in the middle period. Marauders still lead the Gales 2-0. Iona looking for that goal And if you're just tuning in, one of our favorite storylines is in 2008, Iona head coach Mike Cambria lost as a player on Iona, now back in his first year trying to avenge that loss against St. Joseph's, playing them again today, but behind the bench. St. Joe's moves very fast up the ice into the offensive zone, and now in the left side corner, it's handled. A good fight down there on the boards. St. Joe's keeps it, centers it, but sent away by Turnbull. Routine for the goaltender, and right back on these left side boards. And now a centering pass just misses his man. Doing a good job, though, getting the puck to the middle of the ice in the offensive zone. Eventually they'll connect, but now the other way through the neutral zone with a clean entry goes Iona. Setting, toe dragging, getting point blank, flicking it up and just over the cross. Now to the point, shot on, tipped, and never even got to the goal, but dangerous opportunities. Not once, but twice on that possession, and we promptly get an icing. For Iona, though, showing signs of life here. Liam Collins has been all over the ice. He's back on now, moving to that left side circle. Collins will take the face-off. Both players a little early, twice now. Referee has a moment. And the face-off is won by St. Joseph's to the right side hash, and now moving up the ice, 1-on-3 goes James Van Egmond. Van Egmond puts one on, but it ends up getting tipped and goes over into the boards. Now on the left half wall. Back to Van Egmond. Backhand wide. Gives it up to the point. Quickly sent back down to Van Egmond in the corner, but he lost it. Poked into the back wall there by Iona. And now trying to reset things is St. Joseph's. They have the puck, and they will. Divino gives it up to the point. Shot on, tipped over the net, almost out of play. Van Egmond had the tip, and now a hit in the corner. But Iona moves it up the ice here. 2-on-1 will turn into icing. Pass never got there. Ended up going all the way down into the right corner, and with 5:16 to play, Marauders will take a face-off in their offensive zone after the icing with a 2-0 lead. Into the circle, Anderson Cornwell and Connor Tracy, the captain of Iona. And Cornwell, an assistant here with St. Joseph's. Face-off one, but quickly turned over. Risteron gets saved easy. And now pushed up the ice. And into the offensive zone for Iona, but they don't have possession here. Rounded back to the corner. Fighting on the boards for it. With 5 players trying to get this puck out. It ends up in the center. Point blank, and the shot was whiffed on. Not able to handle it was Scott Alessi, who was one of the top players in this game. And now quickly, St. Joe's with an opportunity the other way. Couldn't handle it, though, on the 3-on-2. And now Iona working in the corners, not going to have it. St. Joe's has it, but back to Iona here. Backhanded into the zone by Alessi. He chases it into the right corner. And now into the left corner for St. Joe's to try to clear it cross ice. They do into the neutral zone, but taken right back by the Gales. Across the blue line. Backhand pass to the center. One more. Not going to be handled, but across net, shot on, saved on the rebound. And a great glove save there. Matteo Mancini playing with his head on a swivel right now with 4:07 left to go. Some great looks for Iona here, but they just have to be feeling as if they can't get it. They'll get another look here. Pass ended up coming all the way through the crease. It was not on a rebound, so excuse me there. And then the point-blank look for Kowal goes right into the glove, covered, and now right off the face-off, a shot attempt gets blocked. Moving the other way is the puck, and in the neutral zone, now St. Joe's has it, clean entry. Shot blocked, another attempt, and now from the slot, all 3 blocked. Clearing attempt almost turned into a 2-on-1 for Iona, but couldn't handle it. A bouncing puck there, coming through in a tough spot, turning around, trying to corral it through the legs. St. Joseph's brings it back through the neutral zone and into the offensive zone. Backhand in front of the net, not going to get there. So handled by Iona, and now with some room up the right defensive side and cleared out. with some help of Caracappa in the neutral zone. In their own left corner, moves St. Joe's now up the wing. Dumped into the right side corner. Good dump. Gets some space here for Jovino. Chips it into the corner, but Iona now handles it, and now Jovino has it back. Wraps it around, back to the right side. Centering pass is going to get deflected into the corner again. And now a shot on, had no heat on it, and was easily played. St. Joe's can't play the puck to avoid offsides, and moving through the neutral zone comes Iona. 3-on-3 hockey. Good move inside, but could not handle it. There is Casey Kowal trying to do it on his own against two defenders. St. Joe's wins the battle in the corner on the other end. Pass centering, no good. Left-handed stick there. Made it a tough shot, and now Iona moves the other way. Rister is going to end up out of play, deflected up and into the netting behind the goal. So for the moment, St. Joe's can breathe and hold on to their 2-0 lead. Matteo Mancini in net there was ready for it. Didn't have to face it, though. And into the left side circle. A face-off won by St. Joe's. Sent around, should be playable here for Iona, though. It is. Handled. Behind the net now. St. Joe's has it. And a whistle there. It's going to be St. Joe's first penalty of the game. Whistle was blown with their possession. They call a hold there on, I believe, Jake Ekanamu, number 11, who heads into the box here. A junior forward. So first time on the ice for this power play unit. Iona, one of the best power plays in the Catholic League. 4 forwards and a defenseman. Tracy back as the extra forward. Faceoff goes right to him. Crossing it from point to point. William Lee has it back to Tracy. Shot on, blocker saved. Iona keeps possession though. Left wing, shot on, blocked. And they swing it back up to the point for Leahy. He takes a shot, goes wide. Now in the left corner, chipped up the boards. Tracy keeps it in though with Iona. This is what makes it so dangerous. Tough to clear against this power play group. Centering pass, save made, laying on top of it. Unbelievable instinct from Matteo Mancini as Tracy threw a great pass from point to doorstep. But with a minute and a half to go on the power play, St. Joseph's continues their shutout here. 2-0, minute 48 to play in the middle frame. Power play unit stays out there for Iona, winning the faceoff, getting it up to Lee at the point. Now he moves it back to the left wing. Fires, rebound right in the crease is going to be cleared out. A glove save attempt by Mancini. He couldn't hold on to it, so it sat there in the crease, but no one home for Iona on that right side of the crease. And now continuing the power play here with a minute 5 to go. Iona has it in the offensive zone. Resetting things to the point, it's Leahy. Still out there with Tracy as the extra forward. Moving it around, shot on, deflected, ends up wide. And a good clear there, all the way 200 feet down the ice. 60 seconds left in the period, 44 left on the power play. As Haggerty moves it up the ice with Tracy, now the puck handler. He takes a shot, blocker saved, ends up back up top. Leahy fires, and the shot gets blocked, but Tracy handles. Back up to Leahy. He takes a shot, blocked. Clear attempt won't go. Eggman tried. And now Van Egman has to get back defensively. Shot, rebound, right out in front, another one. Not going to go, and it's back behind the goal. Iona cannot break through here. 10 seconds left on the power play, and we're under 30 to go in the period. See if they get one more quick rush up the ice as they send out a normal unit again. It'll be sent all the way down. St. Joe's corrals it. They kill the most dangerous penalty of the game. And right out of off the bench to play it, but it'll be icing. Couldn't get there in time, was Dylan McMahon. 12.3 to go. It'll be an offensive zone face-off from the left side for Iona. 2-0 lead for St. Joe's. Iona would have some good emotions heading into the locker room if they could put one in off this face-off. In the circle is Liam Collins. He was early and now has a quick chat with the referee. And the face-off is going to be won by St. Joseph's. Under 10 now in this middle period. Clear attempt will get out. And maybe some trouble here with 2 seconds to go. Shot on, blocker saved, cleared away, and the horn sounds as the second period comes to an end. A half hour of hockey in the books. St. Joseph's has a 2-0 lead over Iona here with 15 minutes left to play in regulation. The Gales are going to have to come up with some answers for how to beat this defensive core and Matteo Mancini. If not, St. Joseph's could be on their way to their second consecutive title and 12th in 20 years. You're watching the New York State Hockey Catholic League Championship on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for upcoming schedules and content, and on social media at Varsity Media.
Hey parents, Varsity Media is now offering ISO video of just your athlete. Why settle for the wide angle that shows every player on the field? With our ISO video, your athlete is front and center the entire game. This footage will help in creating highlight videos for college coaches to better pinpoint your athlete's play on the field. Watching our video will help your athlete improve progressively throughout the season and may lead to a college scholarship. Varsity Media is now booking ISO videos for the spring, but spots are limited. Contact us today for lacrosse, baseball, softball, and tennis by calling 516-403-2050 or emailing ben@varsitymedia.net.
Varsity Media is now opening up our schedule to any team looking to be on a sportscast. Watching yourself on camera is okay, but hearing your name on a Varsity Media Sportscast is like you're a pro.
And look at this opportunity. Feldman behind. Jersey pulled. Feldman! Feldman!
The loose ball, Keyshawn White has it. He's just going to let it fly. Oh! Keyshawn White from half court. That is cash. What a way to end the third quarter.
As West barks out the signals. West is going to keep it himself inside the 5 to the goal line. Touchdown! Touchdown, Southside.
Varsity Media offers sports coverage for any sport, and our coverage airs live and on demand so everyone can watch the game. Now is the time to be a star on Varsity Media. Contact us to book a sportscast today at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Varsity Media's hype videos stand out with dynamic visuals and storytelling. Our primary goal is to create a memorable impression, excitement, and interest that encourages viewers to engage and participate. Our hype video can be shown on stadium video boards, social media, and school websites. Our hype videos are the perfect feature to get your community amped up for the team and the big game.
High school sports fans, Varsity Media is the exclusive live stream partner of Nassau County Championships. To live stream fall, winter, and spring championship events, head to varsitymediapass.com to order. Now accessible on smart TVs. Varsity Media is your home for the Nassau County Championships.
When it comes to live streaming, Varsity Media does it all. Athletic events, concerts, musicals, graduations, even weddings. Trust Varsity Media when it comes to your live stream event. Contact us today to learn more about Varsity Media's live streaming services at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
You're watching Varsity Media, New York's high school sports network.
He's got room to go. Merrill towards the end zone. Lost his lid. Touchdown!
JJ Damo, face on, stay on athlete. Controlling the faceoff. That's 3 in a row now.
It's time to book a Varsity Media Sportscast and get on the big stage. A Varsity Media Sportscast is seen by thousands of people, both live and on demand, from friends and family all over the world to prospective college coaches. Our announcers will help tell the story of your team and your athletes. There is no bigger stage to be on than Varsity Media. Book a sportscast today by contacting Varsity Media. Did you know Varsity Media now offers action photography for all sporting events? Available for individuals or teams, we'll send dedicated photographers down to field level to capture your best moments. Our rates are affordable and our photos will leave you with lasting memories for a lifetime. Contact us today, mention this ad, and get $25 off your first order. Email ben@varsitymedia.net or call 516-403-2050.
Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for upcoming schedules and content, and on social media at Varsity Media.
Hey parents, Varsity Media is now offering ISO video of just your athlete. Why settle for the wide angle that shows every player on the field? With our ISO video, your athlete is front and center the entire game. This footage will help in creating highlight videos for college coaches to better pinpoint your athlete's play on the field. Watching our video will help your athlete improve progressively throughout the season and may lead to a college scholarship. Varsity Media is now booking ISO videos for the spring, but spots are limited. Contact us today for lacrosse, baseball, softball, and tennis by calling 516-403-2050 or emailing ben@varsitymedia.net.
Varsity Media is now opening up our schedule to any team looking to be on a sportscast. Watching yourself on camera is okay, but hearing your name on a Varsity Media sportscast is like you're a pro.
And look at this opportunity. Feldman behind. Jersey pulled. Feldman! Feldman!
The loose ball, Keyshawn White has it. He's just going to let it fly. Oh! Keyshawn White from half court. That is cash. What a way to end the third quarter.
As West barks out the signals. West is going to keep it himself inside the 5 to the goal line. Touchdown! Touchdown, Southside.
Varsity Media offers sports coverage for any sport, and our coverage airs live and on demand so everyone can watch the game. Now is the time to be a star on Varsity Media. Contact us to book a sportscast today at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Varsity Media's hype videos stand out with dynamic visuals and storytelling. Our primary goal is to create a memorable impression, excitement, and interest that encourages viewers to engage and participate. Our hype video can be shown on stadium video boards, social media, and school websites. Our hype videos are the perfect feature to get your community amped up for the team and the big game.
High school sports fans, Varsity Media is the exclusive live stream partner of Nassau County Championships. To live stream fall, winter, and spring championship events, head to varsitymediapass.com to order. Now accessible on smart TVs. Varsity Media is your home for the Nassau County Championships.
When it comes to live streaming, Varsity Media does it all. Athletic events, concerts, musicals, graduations, even weddings. Trust Varsity Media when it comes to your live stream event. Contact us today to learn more about Varsity Media's live streaming services at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
You're watching Varsity Media, New York's high school sports network.
Merrill, he's got room to go. Merrill towards the end zone. Lost his lid. Touchdown!
JJ Damo, face on, stay on athlete. Controlling the face-off X 3 in a row now.
It's time to book a Varsity Media Sportscast and get on the big stage. A Varsity Media Sportscast is seen by thousands of people, both live and on demand, from friends and family all over the world to prospective college coaches. Our announcers will help tell the story of your team and your athletes. There is no bigger stage to be on than Varsity Media. Book a sportscast today by contacting Varsity Media. Did you know Varsity Media now offers action photography for all sporting events? Available for individuals or teams, we'll send dedicated photographers down to field level to capture your best moments. Our rates are affordable and our photos will leave you with lasting memories for a lifetime. Contact us today, mention this ad, and get $25 off your first order. Email ben@varsitymedia.net or call 516-403-2050.
15 minutes left to play here in the New York State Catholic High School Championship here, and St. Joe's looks to win their second straight. Listen, Varsity Media doing everything local better than everyone else. Contact Varsity Media today and have us produce a sportscast for your team. Includes announcers, graphics, instant replay, and multiple camera angles. It's a memory your team will enjoy for a lifetime. You can contact Ben at varsitymedia.net or his phone number there listed at the bottom. But you definitely want to book a sportscast. There's no better way to cover your team than with Varsity Media. 15 minutes left to play here for these two teams at Abe Stark Arena on beautiful Coney Island. 2-0 lead for the Marauders. They've won this title 11 times in 20 years, dating back to 2005. They look to win back-to-back and complete their 12th championship quest. For Iona, a 0 on the board. They win the opening faceoff. They have not won, and they haven't been here since 2008. That's when they lost to St. Joseph's. Their head coach at that time was Mike Cambria, or their head coach now, Mike Cambria, at that time was a player. And he lost. He wants to get one here, says it would mean the world. Two first-year head coaches going at it, looking to win a championship. Now behind the net in St. Joseph's zone. They have the puck, looking to move it out and up the ice. A goal would go a long way for insurance. Iona has shown threats. This has not just been a dominant 2-0 game. Player of the game to this point has been Matteo Mancini, the goaltender for the Marauders. He has been impossible to beat. Great looks for Iona have been erased quickly. Now here they come with some numbers into the offensive zone. Up the right wing now. And taking a dive there. Play continues. Connor Tracy now has it in the left corner. Trying to get it to the point, can't. Has to get creative with the handle and then pushes it back down to the left corner. Good job by the captain. Now to the right point. Thought about a shot, didn't have it. Rebound to the left side on the doorstep. A golden opportunity. Cleared to the other end for icing. And the Iona faithful here all lifted up off their feet, thinking that they were going to have a goal, sitting there on the doorstep for probably half a second, but felt like minutes watching that puck in slow motion. But a great clear by St. Joe's, and they keep their shutout alive here. 13:49 to play in regulation. Face-off win for St. Joseph's. They move it up into the neutral zone, where Iona has it, and now back into their own zone, but pushing it right back up the ice to the red line, and now into the offensive zone. Into the right corner. Liam Collins has it, swings it around, up to the left point, handled, pushed down on the half wall. A couple guys fighting for it. St. Joseph's comes away with it. It's Nico Makiewicz winning that battle, and now going the other way is Anderson Cornwell. Across the red line into the offensive zone. Poked away. It was a 1-on-4 there. Not much Cornwell can do except put it deep, which it looked like he was just about trying to do. But good defense kept it there. And now St. Joseph's has it in their own zone. A lot of this is going to be prevention for St. Joseph's to end this, but they're still trying their rushes. Still early in this period. Shot whiffed. Another shot on. Trying to glove it there was Turnbull, but he couldn't. So Chase Turnbull not able to get the glove down there, but now moving the other way is Iona. A break. Shot. Saved. Mancini continues to dominate in the crease today. Playing on his head, denying Liam Collins right there in alone. Now the other way, shot on, blockered away by Turnbull. In the corner, a fight for it, ends up with the Gales. And sent all the way down. I think we're going to get icing here and maybe a penalty. On the ground. In the neutral zone there is a Gale trying to see the number here. And that's going to be William Leahy. Into the box for St. Joseph's, Johnny Provenzo. And a round of applause here from the entire crowd as Leahy gets up, moves back over to the bench on his own power. Referees having a discussion here, I think, about the length of penalty. And it'll be just a regular minor. 2 minutes there. It'll be a right side circle face-off. Iona had a great power play, but couldn't come away with a goal. Now they try it here. That top unit out there. Shot on. Saved. Rebound. A scrum in front. And now Tracy has it. He'll reset. Tracy steps up, fires. A dribbler ends up coming in and down to the right corner. Now behind the net, Iona has it. Trying to get it to Tracy on the right wing. They do. To the top. Point blast. Not going to get there. It was blocked, and now left corner and reset again behind the net. Here's Billy Haggerty on the left wing. He puts one towards the net, but it's blocked behind the goal. And now trying to reset it, they do. Tracy has it up at the right point. Tracy steps up, takes the shot. Rebound is going to be played, but into the left corner now and cleared. No, kept in the zone, actually, excuse me. William Leahy, shot on again, saved. Mancini, an absolute wall on these penalty kills. He has been their best penalty killer tonight, this afternoon, excuse me. And now, quickly, they move the other way. It's tipped into the zone, so no icing. And St. Joe's still has it, and they rifle it clear down, where it'll be played by Chase Turnbull. 48 seconds on the power play here, 11:10 on the game clock in the final period. Iona sets things up behind the net. Now they got to move coast to coast. 35 seconds. They just took 10 off by waiting there. Now 30 on the power play. Shot on, saved, high bounce, ends up behind the net. 24 on the power play. They reset things to Leahy. He swings it across to Tracy. Shot on, saved again. Mancini is everywhere. Now one more clear. There's 10 seconds on the man advantage. Tracy will leave the ice. They'll change and just work back to 5-on-5 lines. Another powerful man advantage, but they come up empty, and this will be icing right out of it. So with 10:24 to play in regulation, the Marauders will get an even strength faceoff, and these usually bring big momentum for the team that just killed the penalty. Immediately an icing after that. You don't want to do that as the team that was on the advantage. You'd rather just pull it back, reset, try and get a change that way. But a cross-ice pass that ends up for icing is a disaster scenario. Face-off won by Iona. That's a big face-off win right there. And now they move it up the ice deep into the St. Joseph zone. No icing there. And resetting it, Iona, but they can't handle the puck, so it's going to end up going down into the corner. That's Casey Coal. And in the slot, they take it away. Could have been dangerous for a moment. Now moving with speed and getting checked hard into the boards. But still down in that left corner. Iona has it. St. Joseph's will collect the puck now. Off the turnover. Dylan McMahon has it. Dumps it in. Puts it deep. Goalie comes out to play it. Turnbull just stopped it. Moving the other way. Here comes Iona. That's going to be an icing. And arguing for a tip there was Jeffrey Maldari, who sent it down. But he will not win that argument. It'll be a face-off from the right circle. Entering the circle here. And losing the draw. St. Joseph's now moving through the neutral zone. Comes Iona. Pocket picked and now set down. 9.5 minutes to play. Iona has a steep hill to climb. But they've definitely applied the pressure to make you believe they can do it. No goals since the first period of this game. And we're now approaching the 9-minute mark in the final period. Shot saved, rebound. Is going to be shot wide over the top. I don't think there was any contact or deflections there. Puck was on its side. Ended up getting launched, and that's going to be a penalty on Iona. And that check into the boards. We'll see who they call it on. 2 men were there. One of them was William Leahy. Didn't get the call out clearly there, but Leahy will not be the culprit. It'll be Joseph Doria, his D partner. 2 minutes now on the clock, on the man advantage, and St. Joe's could put in a real dagger here with a goal. They win the faceoff and set things up at the point. Now to the left point, moving into that left corner, but no one there. Clear attempt is whiffed, so St. Joe's keeps it. Van Egmond puts one towards the net, dribbles into the far corner, and now a good clear. The length of the ice will be played by Mancini, and he'll leave it for his D-man and the point man on the power play, Liam Wopel. Here comes St. Joe's moving it up the ice. Van Egmond has it. Takes a shot, goes wide. Trying to settle things at the point, they couldn't. Good fight from Iona, and a great diving clear just to get it beyond the blue line. Good success, and now a pass back to Wopel ends up behind their own goal, so basically a full-length clear for Iona. Great diving effort there to make sure they get it out. 8 minutes to play, both teams leaving it all out there. Minute to go on the power play. Nicholas Rivet has it behind his own net. Now takes it to the right and crosses the ice. It's Van Egmond with it up the left wing, and now he leaves it for Wopel. Behind the net now. Looking for an outlet. Lost the handle on it, and a big check. Puck stuck down there by the bench, and now finally gets sent around the Iona goal. A wobbling puck sent towards the net is going to be a routine push away, and now shorthanded, moving the other way, comes Iona. Shot goes over the net. They couldn't get it on, and now another whistle as the goal comes dislodged. The defender for St. Joseph slid in, lost his footing. That was a tough in-between 2-on-1 for Iona, because you can either take that shot, which is a tough angle, and a good defender, you'll get a replay here, or you can try this cross pass, but this is good defense to close the passing lane, and paying the price for it there was the defender. Maximum effort being displayed by both teams here. 7:16 to play. Big face-off by Iona. They can't win it. Clock continues to tick. Time not on the side of the Gales. The defending champs can start to taste it, but still a long way to go. And a 2-0 game for St. Joseph's. Left side point, they have it. Now to the left wing. One-timer saved. On his back is Turnbull, and he covers it. Taking exception to some extra contact was Jeffrey Maldari. Didn't like the extra poke check there, looking for the puck. Top line out there for Iona. 6:54 to play in their quest for their first title in Probe history. Face-off won by St. Joe's. They just send it around the net where Iona can handle it, and now sending it up, creating a 2-on-1. Centering pass, open man, not going to be able to get the shot on goal though, and that has been a problem all afternoon for Iona. Great centering pass though from Liam Collins, and the shot just wouldn't go. They cannot get him on net. Missing over the cross often on their good looks. Now a clearing attempt will go full length of the ice, but spinning on its side. They say no icing. Iona coaching staff not thrilled about that, but play goes on. St. Joe's has it in their own zone, approaching 6 minutes to play. In that left corner, a fight for the puck. Christian Hanna down there for Iona, but St. Joe's is going to come away with it. And taking it up the ice there is Nico Makiewicz, who has a goal here. He moves to his backhand up the left wing, but couldn't secure the puck, lost it. Now Iona moves the other way. Into the offensive zone. Pocket quickly picked. And now another turnover, this time by St. Joseph's, but quickly they'll get the puck back in their own zone and move it across center ice into the offensive zone. Dropping it back. And now a quick toe drag by Makiewicz. Still has it around the net. Now on the stick for the slot shot. Won't go. A backhand try. Also over the net. They just couldn't settle that puck down. It stayed on its side, and it was two wobblers that ended up too high, lifting it more than you'd want to when the puck's in that position. So a quick dump in and an icing will be the call. 4:59 on the clock. It was a good look there by Jacob Gordon from the slot. He just couldn't get it to go, though. Off the rebound, that was a spinner just sitting there. So it'll be a face-off in the offensive zone. Iona, again, now they have to start to get into that territory of real desperation offensively. Just under 5 minutes to play. Can they get on the board soon? A try from the point ends up in the right corner. And now another look for a one-timer on the right wing won't go. Tipped away. Iona settles it down, though. Wrister from the point will be deflected up too high, out of play. As Billy Haggerty just trying to put something to the net there, the big forward. Haggerty, a junior. Iona has a good group of returners, as does St. Joe's. Both young teams here. Both losing key players, though, of course, the nature of high school hockey. Face-off won by Iona. An important offensive zone possession ensues. St. Joe's has it now, though, and move it right out where it's taken back into his own zone. And it's Iona trying to break the neutral zone here. They do. 1-on-3. Can't get a shot off. Getting hounded there with Scott Alessi, but it's stolen away. Good chance here. Alessi in front has it. Could not handle it, though, as it was on his backhand against his momentum. And now moving the other way, and a broken stick for St. Joseph's. Quick stretch pass. Sets up Iona with a nice entry. Down to the corner goes Tracy. Couldn't get that, though. St. Joseph's has it now. And a saucer into the neutral zone. Ends up on the stick of a Gale, where it's cleared in, and now behind the net of the Marauders. 3:40 to play in regulation of the New York State Catholic Championship here. Some sloppy neutral zone work from Iona there. They couldn't get the puck in. And now resetting it and taking it through the neutral zone are the Gales. 3:22 to play. They just sent one on net from the blue line. Easy save, letting it back out, though. Right to Iona, and now a shot on, gets blocked by his own teammate. Iona has to reset again. They're doing a good job, though, of keeping the puck. Time of possession has gone to the Gales in this period, as it should, down 2-0, but with 3 minutes to go, they're having trouble creating quality looks. 2:58 to play. Skating in is Lee. He sends it down to the right side corner. And swung around for Liam Collins. Puts something out in front, shot on. Goalie doesn't know where it is. It ends up right next to the crease. And now cleared finally, so it bounces around there, a couple looks, but too crowded. A lot of chaos in front of that net. I think hurt Iona more than it hurt Mancini. Iona now has it behind their own net, but quickly turned it over. Backhand towards the net, ends up with the Gales. 2:20 on the clock now. Into the offensive zone, shot on, missed high, into the backboards. Clear attempt won't go, and now back to the right corner. Cross pass poked away into the left corner. Casey Kowal has it, and now it's back behind the net for Tracy, the team captain. Kowal has it, swings it to the point. Shot on, is going to be gloved by Mancini through traffic, and now under 2 minutes. 2-0 lead for the defending champs. Mancini, an absolute wall tonight. To call him a wall might be an insult the way he's played. Get noticed with Varsity Media. Again, I've said it before, Varsity Media covering high school sports locally like no other. And if you want to get noticed yourself or a team, contact Varsity Media. Go to varsitymedia.net or at Varsity Media on social media to find out how you can get noticed with our broadcast. Definitely the best way to try and get noticed, promote yourself. A lot of different services. You want to check them all out on the website there. Minute 57 left to go. St. Joseph's can really taste the sweet, sweet taste of a back-to-back championship and their 12th in 20 years. They've been the most dominant team in this quarter century for New York State Catholic schools. And they are just minute 57 away from doing it again, but they are not in the clear. Iona has shown an ability to create shots on goal in bunches and quickly. They empty their net now, so it'll be a 6-on-5. Tracy in the back end, similar to their power play. And in the faceoff circle, Scott Alessi can't win it with the empty net. Hounded behind the net is St. Joe's, and now Van Egmond looks to clear. Couldn't. It's kept deep, but right back to St. Joe's. Sent it down the ice and just missed wide. Looking for a goal there. Not going to have it was Van Egmond. Missed by just a few inches left. Now a minute 44 to play. These are big face-offs, obviously, for Iona. Into the circle now is Steven Spaziani to take it from Scott Alessi. And in there, winning it is Makiewicz, but Iona has it quickly. Shot on, a lot of traffic, gloved again. Nothing getting by. Minute 37 to play. 2-0, still the lead. St. Joe's now has the opportunity on clears to shoot for the empty net. A great game from Chase Turnbull. Didn't give up a goal after the first period. One on the power play. And the other was the early goal on the backhand. A little bit of a fluky one, but you put pucks to the net, things happen. Face-off won and cleared out by St. Joseph's. They say it was tipped, so no icing. Now moving the other way, Iona needs to get in the zone with a 6-on-5. They lose it, but they'll be able to handle it quickly. Crowded ice, though, in the neutral zone. Minute 15 to play, and that's going to be a tripping. Entering the zone now. Iona shots on, saved. Puck touch, so minute 5, it'll be a power play. And no time better for Iona than now. Minute 5 on the clock. You have 65 seconds to score 2 goals against the goalie who's felt absolutely unbeatable. You send out your power play. You really, ideally, want to get a goal in the next 10, 20 seconds here. It's going to be 6 men on the ice still for Iona, so a 6-on-4 will be their setup. St. Joe's can shoot for the empty net without fear of icing. And now at the right point, shot on is not going to get through. Blocked out in front. Iona handles it, though, and resets it to the point for Tracy. Back to that right corner. On the right wing, back up to Tracy. Back to the right wing now. Now to the goal line there, and it's going to be cleared out. Back in goes Iona. It's stopped behind net. Good job by Mancini. And Tracy with a nice job keeping it in the zone. Fires, missed up high. And down into the left side corner. Now set up for Tracy. Shot goes wide again. Under 20 seconds to play. On the goal line, out in front, deflected towards the net and saved. Now on the left circle, shot goes wide, 10 to play. This one not going to get in. It's cleared deep into the zone, and St. Joe's can begin their celebration as they complete a back-to-back championship and mob Matteo Mancini, the goaltender who posted a shutout in the New York State Championship. Final score, 2-0. Marauders get the victory. First-year head coach John Cristiano, a 1976 grad at the school, has the win there. The St. Joe's team picks up their 12th state championship in 20 years. Since 2005, they've won the most. A 2-0 game, both goals scored in the opening 15 minutes. One of them on the power play. 2 great goaltenders in this game, but Matteo Mancini, without a doubt, the player of the game in this one. Iona lines up for the post-game handshakes as their program will continue to wait for their first state championship. But I'll remind you of what Coach Cambria said, to have fun and enjoy the moment. Try to remember that you're still just kids, and when he looks back on his team that lost while he was a player, only fond memories. Of course, wants that win, but he just hopes that his team was able to have fun and enjoy this season, because it's been an incredible ride for their program and their school, entire student body. But the champs stay champs here and head to the center ice circle, where Mancini will lead the way for their handshakes, and rightfully so. Applause from the crowd, as hockey handshakes are always one of the greatest shows of sportsmanship at any level. Not just here in high school, but the handshake line continues to the professional level, and it definitely means something. A shutout in the New York State Championship for Matteo Mancini, who finishes up his handshakes, heads back, hugs his coaches. A journey complete for this group of players at St. Joe's, whose quest for a second title in as many years comes up successful. Applause from the St. Joe's crowd as the boys are in their own zone, celebrating right in front of their bench. Some hugs go around. Right there, the backup goalie, Jackson Grand, with a big embrace for Dylan McMahon. McMahon, a senior. He'll go out as a champion 2 times at that. Hugs continue on the ice. As the team awaits their trophy. Coming in just moments from off the ice. We'll head down to the ice level here as the St. Joe's Marauders get their trophy for their 2nd consecutive championship.
The plaque will be presented to the head coach and captain.
Once again, the final score 2-0. St. Joseph wins it. And you can see them kneeling down on the ice there as state champions. We appreciate you sticking with us for our coverage today of the New York State Catholic School Championship here in ice hockey. For myself, Kevin Bunk, and our whole team here, we look forward to being with you next time. Thanks for sticking with us on the Varsity Media Sports Network.